welcome you to this video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use sweep in Revit. Sweep is one of the most popular tools we use to model in Revit. You can use it to model parts of the family. You can use it to model concrete fascia. There are a lot of things you can model with using sweep. And without wasting your time, let's dive into it. So this is my Revit now. If, for instance, I want to model a concrete fascia, for me to be able to sketch the outline of the sweep, I will need to be on the floor plan. So in sketching out the outline, you either be on the floor plan or you are on elevation. You can also do it in section. Okay, but in the case of this concrete fascia, the best way I can sketch it is to sketch it on floor plan. So I'm going to go to floor plan now, and which of the floor plan can give me a good view of this roof? As far as Revit is concerned, the best plan that can give me this roof view is site. So I'm going to go to site. This particular site here, you can see is under the floor plans. Can you see? This is floor plan. So I go to site, I double click on it, and now I am on the site. Okay, so now that I am on the site now, what I'm going to do is I have not selected anything yet. So now I am going to go to architecture tab, and you will see a drop down here under components. I'm going to click on this drop down and select model in place. Okay, and select one of these. I'm going to select casework. Any one you select doesn't matter most. I can select roof if I want, but just select any of them. Okay, in this case, let's just select casework. The reason for this is so that Revit will be able to group your model accordingly. If you select roof, it means Revit is going to group your model under roof. Okay, it is going to help you in future, but let's just select casework. All right, so I select casework, and you can give it a name if you want. Let's give it a concrete fascia, and click OK. Okay, now you see that I am now in editing mode. You can see that here is blur now. It shows that I am in editing mode, and if not until I'm done with what I'm doing here, I cannot do any other thing. Okay, so if you look here, you see two things here. You see finish model, cancel model. These are the only two things you can do to exit out of this editing mode. Okay, so I'm going to pick. If you look at the here now, you see under create, you see so many tabs here. Under create, you are going to select sweep. Okay, so when you select that sweep, you see that another set of tools will be activated. Okay, so out of these tools, the one we are going to use in this case is sketch path. Okay, sketch path, that means we want to draw the path that our model will follow. In this case, we want to model concrete fascia. So we want to sketch out the path that it will follow. So we can pick this one. Okay, there are certain times you may need to sketch it on 3D. That is when you will pick that one that said pick 3D parts. Okay, so now that I have picked that, I can start drawing now. Okay, but I don't want to draw since I already have roof. So what I will do is I will pick this particular one that say pick line. Please follow me closely so that I don't make mistake. So I'll pick this one now, and when I pick that, it will now give me ability to pick roof edges. Okay, so I'm going to pick this part here, and when I pick, you notice something. Immediately I pick that, you see this red button, you see this red something, red point. Can you see that? Can see this red, and you see this line, this dash line. It shows that this is the point where I am going to sketch my profile. Okay, in case you are confused about the profile, don't worry, you get to understand it later. Okay, but let me finish my outline first. So my concrete fascia is going around the roof, so I make sure that this sketch go around the roof. Okay, the sketch must go every area the concrete fascia will pass. Okay, and this applies to anything you are sketching. Okay, we are trying to sketch out the plan. All right, so I'm going to pick the outline, and I'll make sure it doesn't intersect each other. Okay, at this point you need to make sure it doesn't intersect each other, and it must be looped. Okay, it shouldn't, the line should not be pieces. The line must be completely joined together. So you need to take your time to make sure that they join together. It must be looped. That is what it means to be looped. Okay, because if you pieces it, if they are not joined together, it's not going to work. All right, so let's make sure they are joined together. And what I mean is, if here is open, it is not going to work. If assuming this place is not closed, if this place is not closed and another area is not closed, you are going to have error. So make sure the line join perfectly. If they do not join perfectly, you can use your trim to join it. You can use your extend to join it. I'm sure you know how to handle all those tools. Okay, now that I am done sketching my outline, what I will do now is I have two things here. I have this one that is check, meaning I want to finish what I'm doing. And this one that is X, red X, meaning I want to cancel. I don't want to continue. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, what I'm doing is okay. So I'm going to check this. Okay, so I've done that. Now I still have more to do. What I just did now is I am done sketching the outline. The next thing we'll do is to create the profile. Okay, to create the cross section that will show the thickness or the design of the concrete fascia. Okay, so if you look here, you see edit profile. There are so many things we can do here. You see a drop down here. You can use from any existing profile here, and this one you can load from your folder. If you already have a pre-designed profile, you can load from your folder and use it here. Okay, but if you want to sketch it here right now, it means you are going to click edit profile. Okay, and when I click edit profile, you will see that Revit automatically take me to either elevation or section that can give me room to be able to sketch the profile appropriately. Okay, so here you see that the three views that Revit suggests to us are three, and that is the only ones you can use to sketch on this profile. And you can even see, if I look through here, that means I am in the right elevation. Okay, as far as this building is concerned, looking through here is my right elevation, and looking through here is my left elevation. Okay, so and I think the section AA you are seeing here, maybe the section passed through here. So in summary, for you to be able to sketch the profile of these, you either look through here or you look through here. Okay, so if I select left view now, it means that I will be looking at it like this. Okay, I'll be looking from this direction here. I think I'm okay with that, so I'm going to keep this selected and click open view. Let's see where it will take us to. Okay, now you can see where it has taken us to. Now at this level, before you start your sketching, ensure that you have seen this red point. Okay, because that is going to be the one that will guide you where you are going to sketch. If you have your red here and you come here and sketch, it is not going to work. You are going to have error. Okay, so if your red is here, it means that anything you sketch along this line is going to work. You can sketch it here, anywhere along this line will work. But if you sketch it somewhere here or somewhere here, you are going to have error. So you need to take note of this. All right, now let's sketch it here, because here is still within that zone. Okay, so it now depends on how you want to make your concrete face, either complex or simple. Okay, since this is for beginner, let's just make it very simple so that we don't complicate things and make some people confused. Okay, so let's just make it very simple. I don't want to make it complex. Okay, let me just make it as simple as possible. Okay, I am not saying that you must do the one I'm doing now, but if you are just starting, make it simple first. Okay, don't make it complex so that you will be able to handle it. All right, I'm using a trim to close it properly. And the one thing you must understand here is the profile must be looped. Okay, it must not leak. If any of these places are open, it's not going to work. Okay, so make sure they are completely looped. And if you have any line that is outside, maybe you have a small line somewhere here, you have a small line here and you want to finish it, it's not going to work. Okay, so ensure that all these points I am making, you take note of it. Okay, be careful to take note of it, and you are not going to have issue. Okay, so right now I am done sketching it and I have cleaned every other thing. My line are looped and they are not intersecting each other. That means I'm good to go. So I'm going to finish it now. Okay, so I have finished sketching the outline, and at this point I still have finish. Okay, I'm not done. If I finish it now, that is when the model will be finished. Now you can now see the fascia. Okay, the fascia is done, but I still need to click on finish model before I can finally see what I have created. Right, let's finish that model. Okay, now I am completely out of that modeling or that editing mode. Now I am completely out. Right, so that is what we have now. If you look at it, that is the concrete fascia we have just modeled. You can see it in an elevation. Let's open this so that we see it in 3D, so that we can appreciate what we have just done. It's a very simple concrete fascia that anybody can model, and as you graduate you can decide to make it complex. Okay, and by that time you must have perfect your skill on how to handle the profile. Right, I'm sure that this video is going to help you. You have learned a lot on how to use sweep to model concrete fascia. Okay, and you can use this sweep to also model parts of a family, maybe parts of a window, parts of a door. There are a lot of things you can use sweep to model, and there are other tools that I'll be teaching you guys later. If you enjoy watching this video and you learn something from this video, don't forget to give me a feedback. Your feedback will be highly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Bye.